Hello there, welcome to my channel, and it's me again. We are here to our 30 MDJ video, and for those who don't know, MDJ means my daily journal, but this journal, it's not like a journal properly, and it's not daily, so this playlist doesn't make a lot of sense, but we're still going on here, and who knows. So in today's video, I just want to share and talk about some things that I recently saw online, which are language learning methods. It seems really interesting that this topic, I mean, at least myself, I like to listen and watch videos about language learn type of thing, and I already did some playlists here that I put some videos that I like there, and I was searching about language learn methods that happens recently, and I realized how that exists a lot of methods out there, and they are very different. They are very different from each other, and they have like there is some ones which have some things in common, and others it's almost the opposite. And I was looking to those methods and thinking with myself, oh, that's a lot, and I was really surprised by that, and realized that how overwhelming that could be, you know. All those methods out there that you can follow, it's a very overwhelmed thing, and it's just a thing. You can follow like 300 different methods, and there is always be a guy which will say to you, oh, you know what, you should follow my method, it's just 300 bucks per month, and it's really cheap, and you will learn language as fast as you can, and you will learn Russian, and you will learn Mandarin, and he says a lot of language that he speaks, and those things we are used with these guys, right? Most part of them are scammers that do not know nothing about language learning in general, and just want your money. It's that the reality. But I was thinking, I saw a lot of things also about the CI method, the comprehensible input one, because the comprehensible input is the method that like drags more attention in my perspective, because it talks about a very passive-ish way to learn a language. Indeed, you are just watching a video and try to understand to comprehensible inputs and learn the language. Does that really work? Well, there is a lot of opinions out there, but I was just thinking about this, and I saw someone saying, "Oh, this is a very good method. You should follow it, following it, and you will be able to learn a language very fast." And or if they don't say really fast, they normally say that you will learn a language taking a lot of time, but you will not commit the same mistakes that other people normally do. So someone says that. The other one says that is not a good method at all. You will just waste your time. Do not try to use comprehensible input, for example. And sometimes there are some guys on internet which say that this is the best method at all, and yeah, normally they want to sell a course to you, not a course, a course. Brr, my English skills are getting rusty, and I think that I'm losing my ability to speak. But let's continue. So they say that, and they say that is the optimal language learn method, and normally they say that all other methods are bullshit, are is not good at all. And you look at that and thinks, bro, what this guy's talking about? there is there are a lot of guys on internet who will say that his method and the method that he follows is the optimal one and is the best, is the like gold power 3000 machine method to learn language, and put the method in a pedestal in such a way that he like makes that method almost without a failure, you know. They put this method in such a way that you can see mistakes or even inaccuracies in that method. They say that is the perfect method, and in opposite, we we see a lot of people who says that some specific method is not good at all, is the worst method that you could follow, is the is a waste of your time, and everything that you do learn that method is useless, is not good at all. There are people who say that about some method in a specific, and those who say that are are quite the opposite that I said before. They are not putting the method in a pedestal, but they are crashing the method with a hammer, and destroying it. And you see, it's pretty complicated to see that thing. They are just breaking down the method in the more aggressive way that you can imagine. So we have two extreme two extreme opinions. And let's take the CI for example. When someone says that the comprehensible input method is the optimal one and you could not find mistakes into it, and you could not find you could not find some errors, it's just perfect, you have to agree with me that this is a weird way to put such a method, you know, because language learn is not a dogma, is not a thing that we need to accept. We can be critic about the methods that we using, because in the end of the day we are the ones who are using the method, you know. Doesn't matter what the guy with PhD says about language learning if you cannot learn through his method. In the end of the day, is that what matters for us, right? What matters for me is that I can learn language, even though I will ponderate about other opinions. But what matters is that I learn the language that I want to learn using the method that I want to learn, or at least the method that works for me. Otherwise, I will just be living someone's life and just agreeing with what they said. So look, this experiment is not, it's not good, and this is not good also, because if you say, oh, you should not use the comprehensible input method, you should learn through this way, you are not solving the problem, you are just switching the problem for other, because you are taking this problem, which are in our example about the comprehensible input method, and change it for other method that someone will recommend to you. It's important to know to don't demonize a method, in the same way that it is important to not put method in a pedestal in a such way that we say that it's perfect. Probably, like always, the the right path resembles in the middle, and not resembles. Why I did use this word? The right path stays in the middle, because the comprehensible input method I'm using here and saying a lot. There will be good things about this method, even if it's not an optimal method, and even if it's not a good method, there will be at least one good thing or some good things that we can use and learn from this method. And in the same way, there will be at least some mistake, because it's not perfect always. In every method will be some mistake that someone's not considering, and even if don't are a proper mistake, will be or some inaccuracy, and or will not fit for you as a very customizable thing. So trying to make a summary right here, I think that what is most important when we are looking through to a method is to find the middle of it, and to understand the method, try and really understand it, catch the good things and the bad things, exclude from the method, and try to apply the good things at your learn process. And with that, we are able to create somehow our own learn language process, and not just by language, we are able to learn to create a process that we can learn everything, taking good things that in some methods that we can see, excluding the bad things, and making a summary about all that we know of this topic. And it is that, we are able to create some own method which will be more personalized and fitable to ourselves. And that's the point. That's what makes language learn such a cool thing, and that makes we learn better and better, because we are trying to understand the language through some method that we created. So it is important to not fall into some extreme opinion, and stay in the middle, because the virtue are in the middle, as would say Aristotle. And that's the point. You should be careful when you are learning a language and search for methods in the internet and here in YouTube. You should be careful to not falling into almost a religious movement of some method that you are using. And that's it. About the comprehensible input method, I feel that could work for some, just the pure comprehensible input method could work somehow for closely related language, but takes a while, and you could make this progress a lot faster if you use a proper active study. And it's that. I'm I stay by here. See you soon. And about my language skills, I just want to share that I'm feeling worse each day here when I talk in English. I mean, somehow I'm getting better because I'm having more understand, more knowledge, actually more knowledge of the language. But somehow I'm feeling some difficult to talk properly talk, and I shall record more videos. Who knows? See you guys soon. Bye.